Hey, what's going on YouTube? Black Bear Hunter coming at you again, and we're here to talk about Westoek XX from the Struise Brewers, located in Vlaanderen, Belgium. Something like Vlaanderen. It's like, you know, Belgian, so some places are hard to pronounce, but from Belgium. This is one of their another well-known brewery out of Belgium, a microbrewery, been around for a long time, and so at the end of the day, they created a Flemish. It's actually a Flemish triple ale, right? So I know you guys are kind of wondering what's a Flemish triple ale, like compared to a regular triple ale, right? And Flemish just really is a term for saying quintessential or exemplary, right? A classic Belgian triple. And what makes up a good Belgian triple? Basically, it's a golden balance. Why? Like, so basically, the characteristics of a good Belgian is, like I said, like nice and golden, balanced across the board when it comes to the the appearance, the aromas, and the taste, right? And so most Belgians should clock in like between like 8 to 10%. You'll see a few outside of that, but you know more often at 8%, 8 to 10% range. And the aromas are perceptible, right? Like you get a wide range of notes from like different types of fruit and citrus, bread malts, and yeah. But in this case, you might get an unexpected like sour delivery, right? So yeah, I mean, like you know what to expect when you say triple. Like I said before, golden yellow color, big white head, bready, bready note or taste, like bready, like a bready feel and taste on your tongue. Hints like tart hints of fruit, and from it also is actually coming from the yeast. Orange, yeast, cloves. You're gonna get a mixture. Some citric delivery, unripe oranges, fizziness. Like I said, a lot of the Belgian triples have a ton of these characteristics. I mean, it's hard not to enjoy a good triple, right? Like decent body and soft and pleasant mouthfeel, refreshing aftertaste. It's a beautiful beer. Like I said, it's one of the beers that kind of changed the game for me. And so at the end of the day, yeah, I'm going to start reviewing them a little bit more, right? Like so American triples and like American Belgian style triples, and then you have the of course straight out of Belgium triples. And so at the end of the day, here we go. It's a different one, right? And what makes this one special? Well, I happened going to one of the stores. I was up in Hagerstown, and like I bought this a while ago and totally forgot about it. It totally sat in one of my like coolers or refrigerators, whatever you want to call it, for years. I want to say that this might be a 2011, if not 2014. At the end of the day, it's pretty old, and I want to say it's a 2014. You know why? Because when you go here and you look at like the information for it, it's saying best before August 2016, right? And you got the lot number here, and then you have a date, right? And so at the end of the day, this Joker's old. They're not going to say crack this beer in 2 years, not for a triple. So at the end of the day, this Joker's old. So I was like saying to myself, I better drink it. So here we are talking about it. And I have other triples and other Belgians. If you notice in the background, I was lucky enough to run across a Golden Drock set. with the special edition Golden Drock. It's like a 2017 Brewmaster edition, right? So we'll be talking about that. I'll go ahead and crack that on camera. We'll talk about it. But for right now, let's talk about Westoek. It'd be funny if it's West Tech, but from my experience, probably Westoek. So with that, at the end of the day, yeah, let's go ahead and get into this. I was actually really excited when I found it. I was like, oh, I was about to crack it then. And I said, you know what? Let's do this on camera. Let's do this with YouTube, because we had something really to talk about, right? And so, yeah. Old handy dandy. I actually kind of like this. I got this from Harbor Freight. And I was like, Harbor Freight with the bottle opener. Ooh. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, there's a lot of activity going on. Oh. Look at that. It's really hazy. Oh, yes. There's a lot going on there. Ooh. Wow. Man, that Joker is dark and hazy. It looks more like a double. I mean, I don't know if that's from being so old, but you know, you got like a nice, like, it's like hazy copper color, medium amount of, like, there's a thin layer of a head that came down on it. And I mean, if you notice, it was kind of like, like mocha light tan head. It looked like a really good beer. Well, it smells like a really good beer. But I mean, it's kind of concerning because like I said, when you get a good triple, you're expecting like a golden ale to pour out. But this is like really dark. And like I said, it's really hazy. And it just like the head receded to like just like a real thin ring around the the actual perimeter of the glass. Not really many carbonation bubbles are visible. Man, it's murky. Yeah, it's like totally opposite of what I expected. But let's go ahead and check out these aromas. When I was pouring it, you can get, look at that. Look at the ring that it left on the glass from it aging so long. And I mean, like I said, I aged it carbonated, but wow, like, whew. I mean, aged it refrigerated, but whew. So let's go ahead and check it out. Check out the aromas. Let's see what's going on here. Wow, it's really pleasant. Like, just like notes of grapes. Kind of smells acidic, right? But there might be, like, it definitely reminds me of a Flemish, like a Flemish red, the way it smells. Like cherries, candy sugar, kind of earthy, but then at the same time, like spicy, little, like some spices, from floral notes, definitely caramel, like some fruity esters. Like, it's got a lot going on. I mean, wow, it smells beautiful. So, yeah, like maybe even a little apple there. But it smells delicious. Like, yeah, I got to drink this. So with that being said, YouTube, your boy about to take one for the team. Cheers. Wow. What the fuck? So, slightly sweet up front. Exactly what you smell, or the aroma, the taste is totally following the aroma. This beer is actually pretty exciting at this age. You're getting grapes, candy sugars, caramel malts, Um, man, a little bitter, like hops, but not like a delivery of hops like biting. It's like real subtle for that little finish in the back end. And like I said, everything else is in the front and mid tongue. And when I'm talking, it like lingers. Everything that I tasted is lingering on my tongue. But there's definitely some breadiness, caramel, green apples. In the middle, like you definitely getting like some green apples and grape. Wow. Like I said, the fruity esters, which you're going to expect from triples, are all there. Is like the ABV is a non-factor. Um, yeah, the characteristics on this beer, like for the across the board, it's totally exceeding my expectations. Feel wise, like I said, it lingers. It's kind of dry, but nice mouthfeel. It's a nice medium, full, like medium to full body. Um, yeah, this beer, like the carbonation is just enough carbonation. Even as old as it is, definitely the carbonation was there, especially when I first poured it. And it died off fast, so I was like, maybe it's not gonna be that much, but it's just enough carbonation there for it to be like it's not flat at all. It's not overly carbonated. It's just right, and it feels light on the tongue and smooth. Um, yeah, and like I said, that hop character delivers well because of like it's just like 2016 is too early to say. I mean, I could imagine probably what it would taste like in 2016. I had it. Man, I mean, I've had other beers from them. Like a couple like Belgian Strongs. I've had Black Damnation. I've had other beers from them, and this one by far, because of the age, is wow. Yeah, yeah. That's all I gotta say is totally caught me off guard. Chin checked. So at the end of the day, awesome, easy drinkable beer. Like this is a crushable beer. I can say initially when it was brought out, it wasn't the best from them, because when it was young, it was different. I can say it was different when I had it ages ago, and that's why I said I'm totally surprised because I want to say when I cracked it, it definitely didn't look like as dark it is as it is now. I could swear that this beer was much lighter and pretty textbook for a triple. But at the end of the day, the characteristics has totally changed, and that the way how complex and layered it is now at this age is awesome. It's extremely appealing. They did a bang up job. If I had to rate this beer, it easily would be like a four, say conservative 4.25, but realistically it's like a 4.5. Really great brew. A classic to me. A lot of people would like, no, it's not that classic. There's nothing being done. Yo, at the end of the day, this just sitting on this beer by accident, I've actually like this is extremely special. And I don't have another. So with that being said, YouTube, I actually cracked this beer. Like I said, I was scared that it went bad. It actually held up extremely well. If you could find it, which I mean is a chance, because like some stores that carry Belgians, they keep a hold of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, because some people or some of these owners, they cook with it. They cook with Belgians. They do a real good job when you cook with them and you marinate on them. But this beer is definitely worth a try. I'd put it up against like like a lot of other Belgians that I had. Like I said, this is aged. I totally like the way it aged. Maybe some people might not, but I do. So your boy tried it out. You try it out and tell me what you think about it. Let's talk. Let's talk beer. Let's talk about your favorite Belgians or triples. More like stay with triples. Let's just talk about triples in this one. Talk about triples. Tell me what triple you like. American, Belgian, whatever. At the end of the day, I've even had an Italian triple, right? So you just tell me what triple you enjoy, and then we can go from there and let's talk beer. So with that being said, YouTube, your boy's out of here. I'm gonna crush this. I'm gonna pound this. Whatever the case is. Peace.